Hey, what's up, peeps? PsychoSi here, welcoming you guys to another episode of Unreal Tournament Mods. This episode is going to be in the same theme of the last episode of Skyrim Mods, which featured the Ninja Turtles. That's right, you're going to get turtles again! Now to clarify about this mod in detail, it's a skin pack that actually comes with all four of the turtles. I actually had a map that came with it, but unfortunately I had to rebuild my my Unreal Tournament and I ended up losing the map, so I no longer have the Terradrome, so I will not be able to show you that. That being said, I still have the turtles to show you, so I'll be showing you them now. And the first one that I want to show you, I've been highlighting throughout the beginning of the episode, is Michelangelo. And as you can see, the texturing detail is actually pretty good on him. I actually like how detailed the characters look. However, on the downside of things, I do feel that the characters do look a little bit bulky, but that may have just been because of transposing into the Unreal Engine. As you can see, there's also some stretching details that happen on the side of the shell that it doesn't take too much away from it. It's still a pretty good experience when you play with them. It's fun. Once again, though, I do think that the character actually does look pretty good. I just wish that they had custom voices too, because there isn't a custom voice pack for them, so you get stuck with the regular UT voices, and this just seems to be a recurring theme when it comes to the Turtle mods. Nobody has the voices, and that's pretty upsetting because we had like multiple shows and movies to choose from to get these voice packs. Come on, let's go, let's do this. Moving on to the next turtle, you can actually see that they actually even changed the shade of green that the turtle is. So Donatello actually is a more brownish kind of green, and I think that's pretty cool. But they still have the same build, so it kind of looks like they were all built off of the same turtle, just changed up the colors. But that's it's okay, you know. It still makes for a pretty cool experience. Though I'm not sure if the color schemes are actually based off of the Playmates toys that came out. If you guys remember the Playmate series of toys for the Ninja Turtle series that came out back in the day, I'm not sure if that's where the color schemes come from. And it looks like they were all actually updated as to the texturing for the game too, as far as the bandages on the feet and the elbow pads and knee pads go. And none of the design choices that were made in the character builds, in these model builds, I don't think any of the choices made actually distract from the fact that they are still the Ninja Turtles. You still, it doesn't really make you feel like a Ninja Turtle, but I mean, it's Unreal Tournament, so it's Unreal Tournament physics, and you're a turtle. Just go with it. It's awesome. The next turtle that we're going to showcase is Raphael. And he's just named Raph in this series. I guess they just went for the short names on all of the turtles. And you can see that his head is actually different from the other turtles. I guess he's the one turtle that actually has a real big difference in the build. And they made his chin kind of butch. I guess it's to show that he's like a tough dude. And the fourth and final turtle is going to be Leonardo, the leader. Now, as you can see, he has the brightest shade of green. Well, until he disappeared, but he has the brightest shade of green as far as the skin texture goes. And aside from the criticism that they all look kind of a little bit bulky, I really have no other criticism about these guys. They actually look really cool. You should check them out if you like the Ninja Turtles and you want to play as the Ninja Turtles in the Unreal Tournament, because wow, it's fun. I have one more skin for you guys as bonus. It's the Apescape monkey. On the downsides, there's only one monkey, so you have to kind of, you know, use Unreal Tournament's duplicating bot thing to make more monkeys. And the other downside is their hats never go red when they're alerted, which kind of sucks, because that, you know, would really be the Apescape monkey then. But they're monkeys. You want to shoot some monkeys? Go shoot them. Next mod that I want to show you guys is actually the mutator that comes with the ballistic weapons mod, and this weapons mod actually goes by the name of Junk War. And it pretty much does exactly what it explains. I'll just show you guys. Now, as you can see that I'm holding a light bulb. What it does is it gives you a bunch of, remember those random junk throwing weapons and stuff that you could have in ballistic weapons? There's an actual whole detachment mod for it that allows you to have a fight where it's just the junk. You can pick up anything from trash cans to riot shields, scythes, axes, and other things. The plus side about this mod is that it actually helps the illusion that you're playing a Ninja Turtle-like game. Now, the other thing that I like is it also gives you the ability to use trash can lids and or riot shields or whatever to block your opponent's weapons. So it kind of has a Knights in Shining Armor feeling, but if the Knights in Shining Armor while using crowbars and light bulbs. This mod can actually be added to any of the game types due to the fact that it's a mutator. So if you have a hankering to play a capture the flag game and you want to play the capture the flag with Junk War, you can do that. If you want to play invasion mode with Junk War, it's not something that I would recommend unless you want to test your luck at throwing axes, screwdrivers, light bulbs, and other junk at flying enemies, which I'm telling you, it's just not gonna work. Don't do it. Don't do it. The final awesomeness that this mod has to offer that I can tell you about is that it can use the Titan RPG mod as well, and it should actually, you know, highlight all the weapons into the different attributes that the Titan RPG mod will add to them, whether they make them elemental or not, magic weapons, and you know that whole 9 yards. But you need a system that can handle it, because otherwise the game will just crash on you. And even when your system can handle it, the game can crash on you anyhow. But those are just a few minor setbacks, and those minor setbacks can actually be worked over as soon as you reboot the game, because the game should reboot faster and be able to run both mods faster the second time you boot it up. However, if your game is modded to shit like mine, get used to it crashing a lot. It's just something that happens with modding. So if you are a modder who's looking to start this now, you've been forewarned. Now that's all the time that I have for this episode. I'm sorry that this episode wasn't really on the joke-heavy side. I don't know what happened with this episode. I guess because I was using fraps, I had to like time my responses real fast and make sure that I got as much information to you guys as possible about said mods. But if you like what you saw, you know, leave a like, subscribe, you know the whole nine. Like this video, subscribe, share it, you know, do that whole stuff, all that. And I definitely will have more Unreal mods coming to you in the future. Just take it with ease and doozies.